It's always inspiring when you are welcomed with such sweet words. You feel like sharing something. And this morning, first of all, I must extend my special, warm, hearty felicitations to all of my sisters and brothers who have come all the way from long distances, distant lands, east, west, north, south, and even from India. It's a lovely divine family get-together on a very special day. We all look forward to this particular day of meeting Bap Dada in the corporeal. Though we say Avyakt Bap Dada, but Avyakt Bap Dada meet us here in this corporeal world, face to face. And not just giving drishti and going back. Greeting us with loving drishti, sweet vibrations, full of love, peace, and power. And then we all look forward to listening to Bap Dada's words of supreme wisdom. How fortunate we feel ourselves. How many of the human souls get this chance to meet in corporeal world. No doubt all the souls would be there with Baba in soul world. But when we are playing our respective roles in this world drama, every hero actor loves to be seen by the producer and director of the film. Because the appreciation from the director is the most valuable thing to receive. All other awards are secondary. So when I just think of these small, simple things, they bring tremendous amount of happiness and I feel very light. And I'm sure every one of Baba's children when you all apply for visa and book your tickets, the journey starts. Psychologically, you reach Madhuban much before you enter the airline. And very many plans are thought of. What would you be doing this time in Madhuban? What sort of meeting you are going to enjoy with Bap Dada? How appreciative it is going to be when you are with the divine family with unlimited number. And that too, not from one country or one region. It's the global family get together. Though we meet the global family, our focus is still on something very special. Even when we meet Bap Dada, at that time also our focus is on the self. What do I experience at that time? And when we take up this journey, the spiritual journey from the day one, when we start doing positive thinking course or 7 days course or whatever course we start, the journey starts from then on. And it is a journey of life. And just imagine what a wonderful vehicle. The car we have never gets tired. On the other hand, I'm sure everyone must be feeling that the car is getting renewed each day. There is new zeal and enthusiasm while we pursue this journey of spiritual life. I'm thankful to Sister Meera who suggested some of the topics she wanted me to discuss with you. And when I reflected on those topics, my imagination started working on the fact that they are all connected with the spiritual journey. Perhaps I didn't understand before why Sakar Baba or Avyakt Baba or our Dadis, they refer to this spiritual life Yaad Ki Yatra, journey of remembrance. My thinking was very limited actually. I used to think perhaps it's just because we take our mind from here to Baba in the soul world and come back. So this is a journey. But while I was reflecting on the topic this morning, I felt it's a very, very wonderful journey. First of all, it's not a journey where you are all alone. There are so many companions on this journey. And it's such a wonderful feeling that when you start on a journey, it's like the march. Many people keep joining. As you move forward, more and more people join. And then the final phase of the journey will be when 6 billion souls will be together to return. But the journey of Brahmin life is very wonderful, very beautiful, very sweet, very encouraging, because it's the journey to perfection, self-perfection. Taking it from the angle of the drama, the director wants every one of us to play our roles very accurately, naturally, perfectly. And therefore, all attention on that. And the aim given by him is that he wants us to play such roles which glorify his specialities, his virtues, his powers. This is something we can play our roles, we can play the role of human beings. But at this time of the cycle, the most important time of confluence age, he wants us to glorify the Father. And glorification of the Father is when our actions, our words, our vision, our vibrations, our consciousness, even subconsciousness, they all need to be godly. And what do we see in contrast to this all around us in the world? What is being expressed by everyone? When you look at the negativity being expressed, negativity is not any one of the godly qualities. And therefore, on one side, it's very inspiring journey. On other side, how much attention is needed to pursue the journey accurately. And you know, when you take up a journey, what are the most important things in a vehicle? The engine should be working, functioning well. In the engine, the carburetor must be free from dust. I remember once having gone to our district town from Mount Abu on a scooter. It was an old one. And by chance, because of the rough road at some places, some dust in the petrol entered the carburetor. And the scooter won't run any further. I start it with the kick, it starts, finished, stops. I spent more than an hour trying my best. Then I requested someone who was driving a bigger vehicle. He stopped the vehicle on seeing me and got down, came to me, and I said, my scooter is gone bad and I'm so far away from Mount Abu. It's getting late at night. He knew the job better. He immediately opened the carburetor, cleaned it, put it back, started, and it was running so beautiful. And on reaching Madhuban, Didi Manmohini pulled my ear. Very sweetly. The elders in the divine family, whatever they want to teach us, they teach very sweetly. She addressed me with a word which I never heard before, which was always used for Dada Vishwakshor or Dada Anandkshor. Bhai means big brother. Big brother, you shouldn't have gone on scooter to Sirohi. You can imagine what is the time now. It was 10 o'clock, or maybe 10:15 at that time, at night time. She said, we have been worrying about you. Well, but I learned a lesson that before you take up the journey, you must see that the engine is functioning well, the fuel is free from all dust, so while pursuing this spiritual journey, there are three main factors. As I was sharing about the car, one is the carburetor, other is the petrol, and even in petrol these days, one is leaded petrol, the other is unleaded petrol. You have to pay a little more. And what else? Balance. The tires need to be well balanced. The engine needs to be tuned up properly so that it is balanced. Steering has to be proper. So keeping all those things in mind, in this spiritual journey, as I am told by Miraben, she gave me three things, and I think they are very accurate. She said, stable mind, clean heart, clear intellect. And if you look at it, all the three are put together in one entity, the self, the spiritual self. Mind is part of the soul. Heart, not this physical heart, the feelings. The feelings are also there in the soul. And power of judgment, intellect. That is also one of the functions of the self. So in a way, it reminds us of the quality of the self or soul. And there should be something in it which is self-cleaning, self-improving, self-disciplining. So when I look at the subject, the mind can be stable when? When as a Brahmin, we are very clear about the final goal of our journey. If we are not clear about the goal, what are we going to finally find? The mind will keep on going from one thing to another in the world of negativities. And therefore we need to be clear. Once we have started the journey, let's remain enthusiastic. And the goal is, what is our goal? What kind of stage you want to achieve? I asked Miraben, what is our goal? She used the Hindi words, which every one of you, I think you know it. She says, Baap Saman, like father. Like father means all similarities. Now similarities of the virtues, similarities of the powers, similarities of the talents, everything. And also similarity on the level. And that is determined by the level of consciousness we keep. So it requires conscious effort. It just doesn't come all by itself. And what is the conscious effort? Which all of us are doing. If we are following Brahmin principles, Brahmin routine in the right way, we are putting in right efforts. When we do meditation, it's the cleaning process, cleansing the mind. On one side, purifying the mind, on the other side, empowering the self. Double purpose. Company of the all-powerful one, Almighty Father, brings that powerful consciousness back in us. It's not just the awareness. When we learn the first lessons, we become aware. But as we pursue this spiritual life, slowly and slowly, we find we are achieving more self-confidence. We are becoming more determined in becoming totally positive. So that way you will find it's a process of self-empowerment. And that brings stability of the mind. If we don't do this regularly, what happens? After a while, many times I hear, first 6, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, everything was going so smooth. I don't know what has happened now. Take the car in garage and see what it is. See all the parameters. the first thing you will find, you are slack in Amrit Vela. If Amrit Vela is not very objective, very powerful, you just take it as a simple routine, sitting in Baba's room or sitting in class. After a while, what happens? Slowly, someone near you may think you are enjoying the meditation, but otherwise you are actually doing something different. Your eyes are getting closed. And if someone has the habit of snoring, it may be a different kind of music which is not in our recorded music. So this is something, when we tune up the car in the beginning, we bring it to the optimum stage. That is very essential. So during early morning meditation, it has to be very powerful, on one side very enjoyable. And I'm sure those of you who drive, you know that when you have reached the cruising speed and the car is well balanced, the road is very nice, you enjoy driving. You feel very light. You don't have to put in any effort. It's just enjoyment. That's when the mind is stable. And mind stability comes when learning process is right. If we are not, many times we are learning from someone or the other. He or she has come to meet Baba, but he's still to do 7 days course. It's like you give the car in the hands of someone to drive on the main road without giving the initial lessons. Yeah, there are some very talented people, they learn very fast. But if we follow the right method, I think there are 4 or 5 things which we all know. Every morning meditation needs to be objective. I must enjoy this morning, not just a routine. And Baba's direction or Baba's advice is wonderful. In the beginning, Baba wanted us to just realize the self. See how beautiful is the self, how pure is your mind, and how powerful can be your thoughts. Then slowly and slowly, Baba said, let it become natural. And then he says, service through the mind. Service through the mind. How can you do it? If your mind is wandering, if there is a fight going on inside the mind, how can you render any service through the mind? The mind has to be free from all fluctuations, all attractions and dissensions. When the mind is free, it can fly. It can become powerful. It can bestow because it has direction. And for that, the inspiration is just like the Father. So invoke yourself before Baba in the soul world. See yourself in your original image, original self. How beautiful, how powerful, how light and mightful you are. Once we have the taste of this, the mind likes to fly back to that. Then it will not wander here and there. Doesn't like any other taste. It's so sweet, the bitter tastes are automatically renounced. And then the emotional part of the self. The mind can become affected if our emotions, they are not at the right level. We falter sometimes. It's better to know this. We falter sometimes. Even when Baba's company can be enjoyed, Baba's love can be experienced, Baba's company can be so easy for us, we still look for some support, emotional support. And when we seek emotional support, we become dependent on someone. The one on whom we depend, if he or she is powerful enough to support us till we become self-reliant, it's fine. But sometimes, over the years we have seen, people try to help each other. The boat goes somewhere else. The car takes another route. Like in America, if we miss one bridge going from one side to other, you have to go a long way, 15, 20 kilometers further to take the turn. So how much time is lost? So love your heart, yourself. Instead of anyone else helping you to support you, have a loving heart. Is it possible? Do you love yourself? Yeah, you should. When Baba loves us, when the divine family loves us, I think we need to love ourselves. We need to be proud of ourselves. As a Brahmin, no one else can play your role. Just imagine, you are part of Baba's great army, Shiv Shakti Pandav Sena. Sena means army. Shiv Shaktis or Pandavas. Each one plays a great role. So don't forget. Appreciate your own role. You must have that appreciation in your heart. Baba used to, Sakar Baba, used to feel that what a great role we have been assigned. The Hindi words, it's like, ware mein. Doing such actions. Ware mein. So you need to have that kind of self-esteem Love your heart. Love yourself. And when you love yourself, everyone will love you. You don't have to seek love. When you love yourself, what happens? As I see now, everyone is smiling. The smile is always there. The cameraman doesn't need to ask, please smile, please. No, because if you are all the time smiling. We have your images in India, in the temples. Smiling Radha and Krishna, smiling Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan. That is our final goal of perfection. All virtuous, completely viceless, all celestial qualities complete. So the moment one thinks of, while going to a university to study, from the day one, I'm going to be an MBA, I'm going to be master, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a postgraduate. And what is your degree? Have you ever thought about it? What is your degree? From the very first day you got it. Even when you were still to fill the form, I remember the sister explained to me on the very first day, the aim and object of this spiritual education is to transform human consciousness to that level that a human being becomes worship-worthy deity like Sri Lakshmi or Sri Narayan. Just imagine. So that kind of enthusiasm is needed, and that will take care of keeping the carburetor or the heart completely clean. Someone may think, it's so difficult. Sometimes we are affected by the vibrations and we are influenced by other souls. No. Now we are in such a place, we are on such a duty, or we are playing such a role that we have to glorify the Father by purifying this world. We have a big job to do. So self-esteem, self-purification, self-change for, you remember the slogan, self-change for, global cooperation for a better world, self-transformation for world transformation. It's very, very, very noble cause for which we are here. So when we have this kind of inspiration, the heart would be always beautiful, pure, clean, and full of enthusiasm, and free from all sorts of pains. No heartache, only happiness, happy hearts. Okay? Everyone needs to enjoy happy heart, feeling of happy heart. In India, Dr. Satish Gupta runs a course through change of lifestyle, right consciousness, right eating habits, right kind of exercise, and right kind of meditation, cleansing the arteries. Those which were blocked, they get cleansed. Many patients have been helped. And those patients who have been helped over the last 10 years or 11 years, they have formed a new association, Happy Heart Foundation. Just imagine, Healthy and Happy Heart Foundation. So we are honorary members of that foundation. We don't pay anything, but we are members. Can we count your names in that? Yes? Okay. Then, clear intellect. Now, this is something which I feel is needed for serving the world. See, the aim has to be there. Why should we have all these? Why are we discussing this? The aim is to serve the world. If we have clear understanding of what we are doing, why we are doing, what benefit it's bringing to the self, what benefit it's bringing to the neighbors, what benefit it's bringing to our nation, what benefit it's bringing to the whole world, how the vibrations of the whole world are changing. They are always worrying about the climatic changes. You must have heard the Mayan calendar ends on 21st December 2012. What does it mean? What do you think about it? They are all scared. What will happen? And I feel very happy. That the efforts of Brahmins are accomplished finally, that Maya finishes and new age starts. That's how I look at it. The intellect will be clear provided our approach is positive. To every scene, this I learnt from Sakar Baba as well as Avyakt Bap Dada or Dadi ji. Sometimes we do face some problems in service or on our own level. Perhaps some of you may be knowing, when we get too busy and we don't keep the balances, what happens? Not balance in diet, not balance in routine, very enthusiastic about serving the world, becoming more and more stressful, and that coming on the heart. So I had to undergo bypass surgery. It was advised. I sought Baba's advice through Dadi Gulzar. It was such a positive message I received. Whatever happens to the serviceable children, it's always for service. So bypass surgery also for service. I didn't understand at that time, but that gave me a very positive feeling that after the surgery I am to continue with the service. This is not the end of show. It's later on when I was convalescing, Global Hospital was planned. And we know how it is helping not just the patients. So many things are happening. We had our trustees meeting yesterday, and it was, very sweet feeling to hear what kind of service is being done at this time by the medical fraternity, not just in India, all over the world. Now this is how the intellect has to remain positive. clear, knowing that our role at this time as BKs is for re-establishment of the divinity in this world, purity in this world, nobility in this world, and complete health to everyone in this world. Even the vibrations, even the five elements, they would return to their best form to serve us. Today we are threatened by these elements. Why? Because 6 billion souls spreading negative vibrations. Just imagine. It's a very challenging job for Brahmins to counteract the negative vibrations of 6 billion people. Not a small job. And for that, the clarity of the intellect is needed. But then, Father Supreme, Almighty Father, He ensures, He inspires us. He reinstills that faith in us. He says, it's through your power of the intellect, the vibrations, pure intellect, positive intellect, yogi intellect, that the vibrations will be changed, the vibrations will be transformed. It's a very subtle service. Many times we have classes on subtle service of the world. Service through the intellect. How? What is the method? The method is, whenever you find time, starting with Amrit Vela, just fly to Baba. Be in Baba's presence. Let the company color us. Let's become so powerful. And then the positive thought of spreading those vibrations, purifying this atmosphere of the world, and it would reach. It's reaching already. Its effect is seen. Practically we see this. In India we are seeing previously, whenever we had any programs here, it was difficult to have such high level of, you can say, audience in our conferences. And now, the doctors, the scientists and engineers, the educationists, and others, even from politicians, it's difficult to stop. We say we don't have space. They say we have to come, we must attend, we have heard a lot about this. So this year, we are practically, we are celebrating in India, experiencing God's power, which Baba gave in the Murlis right in the beginning, Paramatam Shakti, God's power. We see it practically happening. Just imagine the people from media. Very difficult to get them actually to any place. Over the years, Brother Om Prakash, Brother Karunaji, from the media wing and others, they had been inviting them every year. This year we had 2 conferences, one in Gyan Sarovar, one here. 1,700 media persons coming for 4 days conference. And none of them leaving from here, not just giving lectures and gone. Everyone was so inspired to come for early morning meditation. the change taking place on a very subtle level. How did it happen? Because of the Brahmin's consciousness. So I feel it's time to realize how beautiful, how valuable it is to have stable mind, clean heart, clear intellect, and to me it is one thing, not three, just one thing. If we remain constantly connected with Baba, constantly, if you love a little one, you love a lot. You don't want to be separated. When we are little ones and we love our grandparents, we don't want to be separated. We want to be with them. We want to play with them. We want to do everything with them. So that kind of bond needs to be firm bond with Baba and Baba's wisdom and Baba's service. That's the most beautiful, easiest and best method to achieve all the three aspects of the self. Have warm heart, not just clean but warm, both. Stability of the mind and clarity of the intellect. The power of judgment will be so beautiful, very sharp. You won't waste time on unnecessary planning, thinking this. We call it Baba's touching. Because when the mind, intellect and heart, our emotions, they are all diverted towards one, the return, the result is, which Baba says, each one of your seconds, you are so important. VIPs. For VIPs, every minute is there, it's well planned. It's not wasted. And therefore, know thyself, who we are. Baba's great children, divine souls, and most serviceable beings on earth, serving the world on all the three levels, to purify, to divinize, and make it a healthy place of living. And that is the way we glorify our most beloved supreme parents, supreme teacher, supreme Satguru, and the most loving friend of all, Shiv Baba. Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you. We'll have some meditation before we depart. If there is any question in anyone's mind, please send your slip. I will answer. Otherwise, I would consider that it's all clear. And so we can fly to Baba to enjoy Baba's company. Not waiting only for the evening meeting. Let's start enjoying the meeting from now itself. And when Baba is invoked in the evening, just feel light at that time. Neither worry about the past, nor worry about the future. Be in the present. It can't be a better moment than what we have, just face to face with our most beloved one. And you will find the best experience of your spiritual life will be this evening. Okay? Om Shanti. Say Om Shanti. Dadi wants you to say Om Shanti. Shanti. Good. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Nirwair Bhai, for the heart massage. And just before the meditation, there is an announcement from Miraben, and this is for all the Malaysian brothers and sisters. Whoever is interested to visit Pandav Bhavan tomorrow, that's 21st October, please go to the back of Diamond Hall now. This is after the meditation. So for the Malaysian brothers and sisters, whoever would like to visit Pandav Bhavan tomorrow, please go to the back of the Diamond Hall after the meditation which we'll have just now. Thank you.
And I would like to make an announcement before we start meditation. It's very important. All of you have been and would be continuing doing something for Man Mohini 1 complex, which is just across, very close by. Out of 7 buildings, 5 have been set up. 2 more will be completed by January. So Dadi Janki and myself, we wish that you visit to see how beautiful new complex is coming up, so that you can stay there. Some of you may be already staying, but next time when you are here for Baba's meeting or otherwise for any occasion, that would be a very nice place to stay during winter especially, and you always come during winter. So it's just 5 minutes walk from here, but those who can't walk, they can have transport. But multi-story buildings, ground plus 5. And it's another, you can say, pride of Brahmins, all of you. A special word of thanks to all of you for your continued support in every way, through your thoughts and practical actions. And now we start our simple journey. Just sit relaxed. Remind yourself how beautiful is each one of the souls, because we belong to the most beautiful one, who is always truthful, Satyam, who is always benefactor of all, Shivam, and who is ocean of all the qualities. So being is direct children, inheriting all those qualities. It's our godly birthright. So just feeling the joy of being air children, let's feel being together, away from this corporeal world. See yourselves very powerful objects of light and might. Light, no heaviness. Light, beings of light. And children of the all-powerful One. Pure consciousness, pure intellect, pure heart, full of His love. Peace and power. Spreading those powerful vibrations from above. Helping other brother souls to awaken, to realize and regain their own powers and purify the elements. From stars to be the spiritual source like the sun. Full of light and might, love and peace.